that group of people that you now cross paths with regularly, like people like Peter, has that grown over the years, or does it consolidate? Like, or does it? Or for some, I know it expands and then contracts depending on what decade of competition that they're in as well.
Yeah, I think for me, it's probably expanding. It's definitely expanding because we've got I guess, a group of masters lifters Peter Day and Sarah Wheel. There's a few of us in the M1s that have been around for a while. And now that I go to more comps and, like bench only nationals, there's a whole group of sort of bench only lifters that I didn't really know. And going to, again, having juniors and sub juniors at nationals this year, along with the masters lifters, there's a whole group of people that I've met and then doing international comps. So that, yeah, I feel like the circle is certainly expanding. So the two of the lifters that we did masters together, we then hiked in Japan for a couple of days afterwards after the comp. So that's sort of where that powerlifting friendship goes next level. So we spent 5 or 6 days playing silly buggers in Japan, hiking around.
Oh, how did that go? Where did you go?
So we did part of the Kimono Kodo in Japan. So it's a pilgrimage trail, sort of on the peninsula, on the eastern peninsula of Japan. 2 days were really good, really hard, probably up there with one of the hardest things I've ever had to do. But on the second day, just torrential rain. So it's a bit like North Queensland there at this time of year because it's their summer. So it's hot, it's humid, it's monsoonal rains. So we knew we were always kind of rolling a dice on weather. The first day and a half was pretty good, and then we just got soaked. The next day they predicted more rain, and we're like, nah, we're done. So we caught buses and taxis in true powerlifting form.
I'm just amazed that you did a powerlifting meet and then decided to go hiking for 3 days.
Yeah, well, none of us are super heavyweights. Like, we're all reasonably fit. I was probably the least fit out of them. Helen's in the Navy, so she keeps pretty fit. Natalie's only a 52 kilo lifter, so she's just fit cause, and I think they're both ex CrossFitters, so they keep fit.
So they've got that kind of ADHD where they always need to be doing something physical anyway.
Oh, look, I wouldn't want to call them out on this podcast, but yeah.
You don't have to. I will. I'll do it. I always think people that do CrossFit are just mostly ADHD when it comes to movement. Can't stay focused on one thing for too long. Everything's fun, just the way they plan workouts. It looks like a fairly sane workout until the middle where they go, let's stop and do 100 burpees. And you go, no, it's not. Let's just stick to what we're doing. Let's stick to what else.
My brain wouldn't compute. I'd be like, if it's not on the whiteboard, it's not part of the ward, it's not happening. But yeah.
Yeah, right. So that whole friendship, building the community, and people like Peter Day and Helen and all that. How can we get more of that happening in powerlifting? Like, this is my thing now. I want the networks and the communities to be strengthened and grow and develop. How can we do that? Because I don't know. No, because it's how can we do that in your opinion?
Ooh. I think developing